Hello, Cancer. Nice to see you here. This is a general reading for Cancer for September 2021. Because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest behind. Hope things are going well for you, Cancer. Okay, let's move right into it. Your underlying energy, let me put that over there for the reading. Oh, wow. That's pretty potent. It's the Three of Swords. Goodness. The Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords are also coming through here. And there's the Six of Pentacles, which I'm really happy to see, as well as the Sun, which I did see as I was shuffling, doing the pre-shuffle. So definitely getting some clarity on some prior heartache that's left you feeling anxious and moving as slowly as you can to keep your balance. So let's see where it goes. We have the Two of Wands coming up here in your recent past, the Knight of Wands, and the Tower card. So something very sudden happening where there was a decision that needed to be made. I'm going to have to clarify that. I'm just getting a really strong feeling of despair for some reason, and being forced. The Nine of Wands coming up in your present, and right in the heart of your reading, beautiful, a Strength card. And the Eight of Swords. So really feeling bound up, defensive to some degree, unable to, feeling like you have to defend the ground that you've already made so far with some situation here, apparently, perhaps maybe one to do with the heart. We have the Star card here. Good to see that in your future. The Ten of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Very good to see. So you're right on the cusp of a new beginning, I see here. But I think there's a little ways to go so far. We'll have to see what we get here when we clarify. Some healing coming in. That's very good to see. So let's clarify the Knight here first. The Knight of Wands. Clarifying the Knight of Wands for Cancer. Clarifying the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have the Six of Cups, the Justice card, and the Page of Wands. Clarifying the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is an in and out kind of dynamic that's going on, an in and out energy, back and forth. This Six of Cups represents someone who could be, it's definitely someone from your past, someone you think fondly of, could be a soulmate connection. They could also be younger than you, but I see an inspired spark of action here where you're going back and forth, and that seemed to be, at the time in your past, this is in your recent past, that seemed to be a healthy situation for you and whomever. Here's the Hermit card underneath. It probably allowed for some introspection on your part. We're going to clarify the Two of Wands here. Clarifying now the Two of Wands for Cancer. Oh, there we go. So we have the Emperor card, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles, clarifying the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a decision that is kind of a black or white decision. It's there's no gray area. If you move in this direction, it's going to really take you to a different place than if you moved in the other direction. I feel like you had you wanted to clamp down and hold control over that decision. That's what helped you keep the even keel. Ultimately, you just felt really trapped, not really wanting to make that decision, and that's likely why this Tower has shown up. There's the Knight of Swords, indicating fast-moving action. There we go. Wow, there's the Star card again. Clarifying the Tower. Wow. Clarifying the Tower. Wow, you had three major arcana coming up here, Cancer. Wow. We have the Star card, the Magician, and the Hermit, clarifying the Tower. This is whatever this was a very significant choice or path that you were in the midst of having to make. And it looks like if you didn't make it, it was definitely made for you. I see some introspection here, the wisdom of gaining wisdom with that. Perhaps a little push from the universe in one direction or another really helped to move that along. Yeah, you know, sometimes the tower can be sometimes the tower can be a dramatic epiphany. And really with the presence of the magician, I'm kind of getting that you have manifested the answer, the solution, the response in your past. And it really helped, you know, sort of understand you going within as well. I feel like you did that to whatever extent, but it really helped to paint that path more clearly for you. Let's move to your present here. We have the Three of Cups here. It could be, that's a little signal of a third party if this is around a love relationship. Let's clarify we're clarifying the Nine of Wands. This is in your present position here. Wow. Clarifying the Nine of Wands. Okay. So you have the Strength card again, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the Nine of Wands. So far as people go, we have two Virgos here and an Aries twice. Two Virgos twice, Virgo twice and Aries twice. We have Aquarius, any of the fire signs. We have Leo here. Aquarius, again, you have the Star card here twice. And Leo twice. And you have an Aries too. So Aries 3 times, Virgo twice, Aquarius twice, Leo twice. Leo 3 times. Yeah, Leo 3 times. So any of those players here. So clarifying the Nine of Wands. That is a card of holding on to the status quo, feeling defensive, feeling like you're at the end of a very long haul. And you've received some truth which really strengthens you and allowed you to sort of like move forward step by step and just take your time. And you're taking your time because you feel stronger. You don't feel as impulsive as you did. You seemed here to have, there's still some active worrying. Definitely worrying, but you're making your way through that and finding some balance. I see that, and that has to do with the clarity. You have two strong cards of clarity here with the Sun card and the Queen of Swords. She's all about taking the wisdom gained from some heartaches and things of the past and using it in her present to move forward. We have some regrets here showing up on with the Five of Cups underneath. In the heart of your reading, we have the Strength card. Let's get some clarification on the Strength card here. For Cancer. There was another one here. Okay. So we have the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Cups to clarify the Strength card. This is reading the heart of your reading, Cancer. The Strength card is the card of Leo, and it is all about facing the truth, is what I just heard. Facing the truth of betrayal, of whatever that, however that played out for you, either in a romantic sense, in a career sense. You can be betrayed at work just as easily. The presence here of the King of Cups is really gratifying to see. The King of Cups is someone who's has, you know, a well-rounded view of life, including the heartfelt side of life, compassionate, caring, and they don't show their emotions very much, so you could be holding your emotions back about past betrayals or But I know that you're at a cusp right now. I can see that where you're feeling strong, you're feeling your own sense of self, your own sense of love again. I believe that this King of Cups is you, Cancer. You're dropping into love is what I'm hearing. You're dropping into love as your foundational piece, which means you're drawing on your own self-love, and you're drawing on appropriate love for others to make it through this bumpy piece where you're trying to trust again, is what I'm hearing. The presence of the Page of Pentacles is that it could be about someone younger, yes, but I feel like you're doing research and reaching for new ideas, or you have a new idea in your hand, and it is helping to strengthen you and your path to leave things behind and put the past behind, put whatever's happened behind. So let's clarify the Eight of Swords for you. Clarifying the Eight of Swords for Cancer. Clarifying the Eight of Swords for Cancer. I did get one in here. There it is. Ah, cool. Clarifying the Eight of Swords for Cancer. You have, clarifying the Eight of Swords, you have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Clarifying the Nine. Or sorry, the Eight of Swords. So again, you're trying to do this balance out. You have the 8, 9, and 10 of Swords. So you're kind of in the throes, for some of you, you're kind of in the throes of, well, not kind of, you are in the throes of feeling anxious, feeling the effects of the betrayal of whatever, wherever that has occurred in your life. You're getting clarity about it, absolutely, but it's still kind of heavy. It's still heavy. You can't kind of help. There may be an offer here. You have an idea, and you're working on it. You're diligently working, either in your career, or you're working on trying to correct the thinking and correct the propensity to just keep ruminating on this. But you have the Hierophant here underneath as well, asking for spiritual guidance, is what I'm hearing with that. There may be someone in your midst here who can be of great support to you spiritually, like someone in the flesh, not just you reaching out to your inner being, but really someone in the flesh here. I'm not sure who that could be. It could be this Leo person, any of these players. Let's move to your near future. Clarifying the star here. Clarifying the star for Cancer. Clarifying the star. Clarifying the star for Cancer. Okay, we have the Five of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the King of Wands. Clarifying the star. There we go. So Cancer, you have some healing that is, you have some healing happen, and some soothing I'm hearing back in your past, and you have this coming up again in your future. So you're kind of encapsulating this. You're in a bit of a hill climb at this time, but the healing is coming from the feeling of being taken advantage of. And I think that you may have a fire sign in your midst. Aries, Leo, or Sag, someone who's feeling confident if this isn't you yourself, and there is someone here in the mix, and they're helping you they're very healing for you, and they're helping you to see forward, to, striking out on your path, seeing forward, waiting for yours, allowing you to see some inspiring aspects of your life, is what I just heard. Very much a balance point for you. and this could just be you getting to a place all by your lonesome after all this tumultuous time. There's the Nine of Wands. Definitely not, you're not out of the woods yet. This Nine of Wands showing up again. I think it's this underlying, oh, another card of healing. We're clarifying the Ten of Wands. Clarifying the Ten of Wands for Cancer. You have Eight of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords, clarifying the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is all about putting the burden down, getting to that place. There's some communication that's happening fast that may allow you to do this, and it's very helpful to you. There's a need here. This is very much a similar message of taking a respite, taking some time, just being patient, and while you're being patient, getting rest, getting recuperation, taking a break. That kind of a thing will allow you to find peace about what the burden has been and get even closer, if not putting it down altogether, is what I'm hearing. There's some communication coming in here. And there's another, right there in your near future, you have the Hangman as well. Definitely a really strong message coming in that in order for you to put it down, you're going to need to get some recuperation, patient, and just wait. Get a new perspective. Lay down, lay it down, and get some time away. You have that message of the Hermit here present as well. Getting away, or just taking a respite of some kind. Getting away from it all. Even if that means going in your car and sitting in front of a beautiful setting and just being with yourself for a time. That can be what it takes to be effective. Okay, your final outcome here, Pentacles. Clarify. Wow, with the Pentacles in your final outcome. Wow. Okay. You have the Sun card, beautiful to see, the Two of Swords, and the King of Pentacles to clarify the Queen. So you have a couple here, a power couple here. I'll just hold that up for a second so you can see that. Beautiful. Power couple here on the final outcome. This could be a partnership coming in for you. I think you're getting clarity here about this could be Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. There seems to be still some, and notably so, given that you've had such tumultuous time here, but it could be an actual level of commitment here that you weren't anticipating. Perhaps sometimes, life has these eruptions that create havoc in our life for a while, and it's really turns out beneficial, because without it you wouldn't have moved in the direction that brought you such happiness. But this is a beautiful for some of you here. I think this has allowed you to be ready for potential love interest here, a relationship, one that's very, very well matched with the Queen and the King of Pentacles, very grounded. At the end of the day, this brings happiness and clarity if this person is a romantic interest, or if it's just a union of two souls that doesn't have to be romantic. You've got the Sun card here twice, so ultimately this is landing in an amazing place. So let's move toward finishing the reading with the Soul's Journey lesson cards, and to see what other input might be here for you. That was fast. Discipline. That's very fitting for the King and Queen of Pentacles. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Perfect. So this is asking for a focus on work to move through this time. And now we're going to go to the Wisdom of the Oracle. Wisdom of the Oracle for Taurus, or sorry, for Cancer. There may be something in the Taurus reading for you. Oh, we have two here. Yeah, Observer. So that's another message to, as the Hanged Man, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords here indicate a need to observe and maybe not act so much for a while. And then we have peace that's going to guarantee you peace. So I will read the Observer. Let me see here. 183. Okay. Whoops. All right. Perspective. Yeah. Getting perspective. That's what this is all about, especially in your near future. Perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need to distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. It is the perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about conditions, people, culture, and environments you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find, and that's absolutely what you're getting here with the two Sept cards is illumination. So this is asking you to take a step back. This peace card is really clear and obvious that you will receive peace should you make this choice to step back and get perspective. Things will be illuminated in their time. So I hope that's helpful, Cancer. If you enjoyed the reading, please do like, share, or subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. And until then, take care. Bye.